up against each other. We have Karan Zaveri on one side, Bhumit on the other. Mr. Ritul Sir is going to flip the point for match number 7. Tails. Tails is the call. Heads it is. You won the match yesterday. You have got the loss which has given you really well. Maybe the ticket toppers.
Yeah, man. Good to see. Defend the market. Let's see how it goes. Fresh day, fresh start.
We chased a score yesterday.
That's it.
Yesterday the team was very good and everybody was going for runs. And who was striking? Yeah, actually the force over there. So how do you feel?
New day, new start, everything will be new. So let's
Samir bhai.
for everybody. Goes well.
कितना बाकी है?
Possibly captain with a very strong back.
Committee.
You have already registered your presence in the tournament. Just we saw the team where they chased on 150 just like it was a small score. A very strong team, always a team which is informed. What do you feel? What's the plans ahead? What are the plans?
So ideally, if we win today, we kind of secure the place in the tournament pretty comfortably. And more than securing, we're taking each game as it comes. We want to win each and every game so that winning momentum is continuous throughout the tournament.
The most things are taken care of. 5-6 cameras to cover, a very good ground, all good officials, top people connected to the tournament, very good pitch. What has been left to do? Enjoy the game and play it at the highest level, or camaraderie, whatever things are going on.
So we all have been playing for many years together. We play for the club together. This tournament really enhances our game. So this is more of a place where we can perform. Yes, winning is the most important thing, but at the same time, we play good cricket with personal spirit, and that's the ultimate
Very articulate with their commands on English, but also very good, fine. Let's see who's going to win this one. Will it be Karan or will it be Dhruvit? umpire in the tough. Very good call. It was a close one, but the right call made. So 5 runs on the scorecard. Sensational first over. It was so very close, but a great call. 5 runs on the scorecard. 3 balls done and dusted. We are into the first over. So much action in the very first over. We saw a boundary. We saw an run out which was almost affected, and a very close call and a right decision made. 5 runs on the scorecard. So it's going to be a battle between two teams who have made their presence felt in the tournament. One win more, and that is what Karan Zaveri said we would be through, and we would be at the tabletop and securing a place for the next round. That is what he said. So 5 runs on the scorecard. Ali is yet to open his account. Dicky is on 5. 10 runs on the scorecard. Dickey is on 9. Oh, an eventful over, couple of boundaries, 2 singles, and almost a wicket on the last ball. Also, the batsman getting hurt. So many things happening in that over. It's going to be a great, great encounter between two strong teams, Blazing Bangers versus all-season Panthers. So 1 over and 10 runs, an eventful start. It's going to be a great, great encounter. It's a mouth-watering contest without much ado. It's going to be a match which is going to be as good as a semi-final. So 10 without loss. Keep a close watch on this match. Every ball is going to be an event. Oh, that is beautifully bowled. Great line, great length. Every time you get that first ball right on spot, you always feel good. It's not easy to get your first ball right on spot. Amit has got it exactly in the spot which he wanted. There is not much movement, no seam, no swing movement. It's a flat wicket. The weather today slightly smoggy. You can see that haze around if you look skywards. Oh, that's a shot and a half, but they've got the fielding right over there. They've got a wideish long off, which is a rare field placement generally in the first 6 overs. But they have got it right. They've covered those bases where they expect the ball to be going most of the times. 11 runs on the scorecard. He has given strike to the other batter who has been the aggressor. He has been industrious. He has been the one who has taken the initiative in the first few overs. And that's what we expect in the power play. See some boundaries being hit. 11 runs on the scorecard. Both men have been assigned the duties and they are following exactly what is supposed to be done. Dickey right now is the one who is taking things in his own hands. Oh, he has gone for it. That's a skyer. Oh, that's a fabulous catch. That is a catch of highest quality for so many reasons. There was confusion who's going to take it. The ball was hit so high, it took an eternity to come down. Also, if you look at the screen, it is smoggy. It is not clear today. It's not clear sunshine. In spite of being slightly disturbed that who's going to take that catch, a skyer and the weather conditions, he took a brilliant, brilliant catch. Fantastic catch taken. So many factors were there for him to drop that catch. It was a skyer, went almost 20-30 meters high in sky. It came down. There was the wicket keeper who could have taken it. There was so much of indecision. And even after that, he took it brilliantly. So whoever is the fielding coach is doing a fine job. All that effort which the fielding coach was putting in, giving him those catching practices before the match, half an hour before. Yes. Worthy of all the fee and remuneration is being paid for and all the respect which is being given. So good job, the fielding coach. You may feel it's an easy catch. Those catches are never easy. Even international players seem to drop so many of them. Indian team is by far the best when it goes to skyers. But in the last 1 or 2 months, even we have been dropping 5 catches, 6 matches in couple of games which we played. 11 for 1, all ones on the scorecard. Oh, that's a good start. Back foot punch. Scoring a 62 yesterday of 32 balls at the strike rate of 200. But you come back again, it's always a fresh start. You are always on 0 when you come back. Oh, that's a good start against a bowler who has started brilliantly. 12 for 1. He was looking so good, Dickey. Oh, that's a very good first. Oh, Vociferous appeal. He is the only one. He's not happy with his bowler because his bowler did not appeal. He did not get support from his own men. That is the reason he is not happy about. Umpiring has been of highest quality in this match. Already umpire Fayaz played for 10 to 12 years as a Division A cricketer. A very good cricketer, a fantastic, well-respected umpire. Oh, slower delivery. What a shot that is. Against a very good ball. Oh, super save. A Man U fan, Manchester City follower, and also a Tottenham Hotspur fan. All three together. Superb. Bringing the foot down in the right time. He saved 2 runs for his team. So much action in the first 2 overs. This is great to watch. It is almost like a boxing match where both the teams are giving their best. They are not taking a backward step. That is the best part. And they both know whoever wins this one will have a commanding position in the 6 teams which they are playing against each other. A crucial match for both these teams. It is the battle of supremacy. जिसे कहते हैं हिंदी में बादशाहत की लड़ाई है. कौन सी टीम ऊपर रहना चाहेगी, कौन सी टीम इन सारों के ऊपर रहना चाहेगी. So it is the battle of supremacy. It's not the survival test. It is the fight to stay on top. Whoever wins is going to be in a commanding position in that table. So if you get 3 wins where you have to play 5 matches, you're already going to be in the top 2 teams. It is the same score which they had yesterday in their chase, where they got 14 runs in a couple of overs and they had lost Dickey even then. Amit was the one who came in at number 4 maybe. Today he is in number 3. Oh, this is so good to see today, Amit. Oh, that is so delicate. It's not always fast and furious. Sometimes those delicate ditches can be so crisp. Those boundaries bring a lot of joy. And it is so good to see today the man who played berserk, who went berserk yesterday. He is playing with so much respect. He's playing with so much responsibility. And he's watching the ball closely. Often people get overawed by the innings which you play on the other day, and you come back on the wicket and start blazing the ball and get out. He is in fact getting more cautious. He wants to make that 62 a count and go ahead. Superb batting from Amit. Oh, that is a class shot. Super flick shot. You may say a couple of runs. I would say it is as good as a boundary. Watching the ball closely, playing so well. His innings yesterday was an innings of boundaries and sixes. Today he has placed just 3 balls and he has watched the ball closely. His batting coach yesterday gave him some tips even after getting that score, that remain focused. Super bowling again. Great to see this tussle between batting and bowling. Bowling has been real good. Batting also has been industrious. So 2 good bowlers, Vaibhav and his left arm opening partner, bowling really well against a batter who has looked so good, both Amit and Ali. Oh, that is a class hit. Dancing down the wicket, that is his best effort. He may have got just a single, but what a good shot that is. That is a shot of complete confidence. Good work by the fielder at wideish long off. I thought that was heading boundary wards. Vaibhav trying to control the damage after the first ball was placed for a boundary. That is his first bad ball. Wide, the score moves on to 21, 22. So boundaries are going to come, runs are going to come in the power play. It is how you control that damage, how you take wickets is important, because the wicket's offering nothing. There is no movement in air. So all the bowlers have to do is use all your skills. So that is beautiful bowling. Change of pace. Great line, great length. Slight movement away. That's what is needed. Consistent line and length. However, coming back well, really strongly. Last ball of the fourth over. Third over, in fact. This is great batting by Amit. He hasn't lifted his bat at all for the first 6 balls which he has faced. Only one shot which he danced down the ground. Other than that, it has been all pure, safe cricket. 24 for 1 at the end of 3. So 25 for 1. Ali. Ali has got very little strike. Just 6 balls which he has faced in the 19 balls which were bowled. But he has done a job. Rotated the strike. Ali and Amit. Oh, what a shot that is! That is the shot of the day. That is a shot and a half. Superbly flicked. Oh, that was hit so beautifully. Nothing wrong with the ball. Absolutely nothing wrong. It was on good length. It was pitched on that middle and leg line. The ball was moving away. And he took it in his half and a magnificent slog sweep into that mid-wicket region. In fact, it was just a short arm jab. What a shot that is. Just pure timing. Oh, that's a great comeback by the bowler. After being hit for a sixer into that mid-wicket region, that would have dented any bowler's confidence. But that is how you make a comeback. Not by bowling bouncers, not by bowling some ultra-quick deliveries, but bowling pure line and length again and defeating the batsman completely. But what a shot that was from Ali. Shot of the day for me. Superbly played. So many shots still to come though. It's going to be a mouth-watering contest between two top teams. Oh, that is good understanding between the two. A single. That will take the score to 32. The run making has been real good. They lost Dickey, but after that, they have come back strongly. 2 shots of aggression if you want to see, one down the ground, which Amit that went for a single, and one big shot into mid-wicket. Other than that, pure normal cricket. Oh, he is looking so solid today. You may have liked his yesterday's innings, but I love the approach.
Hello.
So he took the advice of his coach quite seriously yesterday, where the coach was adamant that he should be more prudent and more careful. Oh, that's a wide. He's bowled so well, Amit. The first over was a fantastic one. And after that, in this over, in spite of being hit for a sixer, he has maintained his line and length. 34 for 1. The last ball of the fourth over. Oh, that was nicely played down the ground. Oh, that wasn't a proper traditional looking shot, but the way he improvised, he wasn't to the pitch of the ball, wasn't close to the ball, but he played it really well. Slightly differently, but that is acceptable. That's how what is more important in a game. Just have a look. Just have a look at the shot again. It wasn't played with proper footwork or apt technique. See, he was away from it, away from the bat. A slightly different shot, maybe a forehand cross court, just like a tennis shot. But he got the boundary which he wanted to. So good hand-eye coordination, getting him that boundary. Run rate of 9.5. The batting team would be elated now with the start which they have got. Royal Goldfield Club Resorts presents Garware Super League Season 4. The Season 4 leagues to be really promising. And these are the two teams who can be in that top 4 in the Season 4. Now another experienced bowler comes in. Left arm spinners always create magic. Oh, that was slightly short, but there is protection. There is a sweeper. Yes, sir, got all those attributes. An effective bowler, tall, lanky bowler with a lot of experience. He has been their better bowlers in the last two matches. 39 for 1. That fortunately for him, straight to the field over. Ali is playing all the right shots. He's exploring all ends. He has already explored mid wicket, down the ground, off square of the wicket. Now he's trying to late cut it. That is smart bowling. Pitching the ball right up, not giving him that leverage. Bowling it slightly closer to his body. Also, the length of the ball is great. So many different attributes about reading the batsman. That is what experience can get you. Ketan, in his first over, just a solitary run. Oh, that's how you claim a wicket. You work on a wicket. He tried to keep him quiet. He went against the runoff. He was batting so well. He was looking so good, Ali. Lost his cool, lost his wicket. He was pitching the ball up. He was not trying to cut him for the short ball. He did not get that. So he decided to take on his ball, which was full. He bowled it smartly, quickly, and has got a very good batsman out. That is beautifully bowled. And the armor, the ball coming in. First three balls, the ball went away. This one came in, and also a slight bit of inside edge might have helped him. Oh, that's a big blow. He was looking so good. So 39 for the loss of 2 wickets now. It's going to be Karan who has come in. Ketan has got a wicket in the first over of a very good batsman who was looking so good. He was hitting in his top gear and he's being dismissed by some smart bowling. A few dot balls don't matter actually for a batsman like Ali. He should have been slightly more patient. 1 over wouldn't have made that kind of a difference. Give respect to the bowler when he's bowling well. He's also going to dish out a few freebies to you. But what good bowling this is. Immaculate line and length, reading the batsman, playing with him, playing against his tactics. What an over. 1 over, 1 run, 1 wicket for Ketan. Superb start by the big man. And Karan Zaveri and his team would be elated with the breakthrough which they have got courtesy Ketan's smart bowling. So the wicketkeeper, the captain, orchestrating things from behind the stumps. It's not an easy job. Rishabh Pant is finding it difficult. If Rishabh Pant can find it difficult, very few people can find it easy. It's not easy to keep wickets and also be the keeper of the team, plan things, strategize. It's not an easy job. You have to come back and bat well. MS Dhoni did it brilliantly, but he had a very strong team to help him out in that. Great bowlers, great batters. Rishabh Pant, he's just new to that. A good start by the experienced campaigner, Salil. Oh, that is smart bowling. A unique kind of action where we feel the ball is going to come in and it moves away. So that's very difficult to read at times. Oh, that is a shot and a half against the man of the match of last two matches. Their best bowler is being treated. And that wasn't a bad ball. It was brilliantly bowled, in fact. The ball moving away. Fantastic ball, but a shot slightly better than, in fact, against a batter who is in form. Man of the match of the last match, that was Amit Dasani, against man of the match of the previous two matches, that is Salil, up against each other. Mouth-watering contest. He goes for it again, chance. Just shot. Salil got the moral victory over there, almost getting his man. Super bowling, great comeback, defeating the batsman. And that is his first shot which wasn't in control. He's challenging the best bowler of the opposition, probably one of the best bowlers of the tournament, who is doing really well. 46 for 2. What a great first set of 6 overs. 5.4 overs, 46. The batting team would be elated, but the bowling team won't be disappointed. Oh, that is good batting now. They have already got the runs which they want of Salil. So he's seeing him off the last ball. Or will he take a chance? Oh, that is a great comeback. In spite of being hit for a sixer, he has just conceded 7. 46 for 2 at the end of 6 overs. So 46 for 2. Ketan comes into bowl his second over. He goes for it. That is his first shot of aggression. Probably the first shot which he hasn't connected. That happened in the last over where he went downtown. Amit all of a sudden decides to go big. But whatever he's doing is working out for him. He's trying to be ultra aggressive. Sometimes trying to aim too high can get you into some trouble. If things are working for you, why to change? We shuffled across. What a shot. He has manufactured, doctored, engineered, whatever you call. That was improvisation at its best. Generally in the softball cricket which you see in different grounds of Mumbai, this kind of shots where they shuffle around, move around, go outside the off stump. So it's a mixture of, or the best of both worlds, where you get those skills of softball in the leather game. He completely covered the hand and he was parallel to the stumps and hit that ball for a improvised shot, or a doctor and engineered shot. 50 for 2. And then he plays a normal hit down the ground. That is how you play cricket. It has to be a mixture of both. Technically good batsmen are a problem. Aggressive batsmen are a problem. But you have a good technique and you're aggressive, you are going to be a headache for any opposition. That is what he's trying to find, a golden mean, Amit. And he has done it admirably well in this inning so far. Better than yesterday, I would say. Much better. And on the other end, somebody who has good technique. So Dhruvit is one who can be a good binding factor for this team. Karan, again, another player with a very strong technique. A good call by the ump. It was well within the parameters. Very experienced umpire, Umpire Fayaz. Seen him playing so much cricket. Now he's one of those well-respected umpires. That is beautifully played. That is his first scoring shot. And he gets off the mark with a lofted cover drive. In spite of being hit for a boundary, just 6 runs in that over. 52 for 2 at the end of 7. Salil getting his feet absolutely right. He has been their match winner in the last 2 matches, wants to make it a head-trick. And his overs are going to be the asset for the fielding team, because his bowling will be the differentiating factor. Oh, that is a risky run, but beautifully taken. 53 for 2. That is a positive piece of running, I would say. But that was nicely bowled again. Superb line and length by this experienced bowler. Oh, that is a... Oh, what a catch! This has to be the moment of Garware Super League Season 4. The best batsman of the opposition. And he has taken a blinder. It has to go as one of the best catches of all 4 seasons. Forget about this match. Look at the celebration. This is going to be the Instagram story for the next 6 months. It wasn't a fluke. It was well just catch of a very good player. Look at that. Oh, that's a blinder. Ticking from thin air. Look at him. You can get 50s, you can get 5ers, but catches like this will give you immense satisfaction. What a catch. The best bowler taking the best batsman out. Oh, what a catch. Has to be the moment of Garware Super League Season 4. Look at him. The number 1 jersey has taken the best catch of the tournament. Harshal, he was being treated by a physio some time back. His thigh was in some sort of trouble. The physio has done her job. And all those back spasms, all those cramps in the thighs have been taken care of. He is still struggling while jumping, but that's fine. The fielding coach is going to be elated. Probably will get a raise after this in his remuneration. Fantastic work done by him. 2 good catches in the same match. Oh, what a catch of a player who was in prime form. Now this man has tasted blood. Of taken a wicket of a player who was looking so good. That shot wasn't a bad one either. But super bowling, removing the best batsman of the opposition. Medhansh is someone who can take this innings ahead. He needs to be there for a long length of time. That is what Dhruvit would be telling him. Oh, a better throw. The score moves on to 54. 54 for 3. Catastrophic. 2 huge wickets. Ali was looking good. Got out against the spinner. Amit was looking sensational. He was removed by a blinder. That's his first bad ball and a couple of wides. They need all of this now because the run making has been stopped by some good bowling. 2 wides. That will take the score to 56 now. He brilliantly come back after being hit for a sixer of the second ball. What a good comeback. And that is nicely played by Medhansh. That is what his job is. He is one of those most technically correct players. And they want all his good technique over there. 57 for 3 at the end of 8 overs. So you saw the last 6 matches. Some of them one-sided affair, some of them nicely fought. But this is most fiercely fought matches so far. Both the teams do not want to give an inch. One team understands if they win this one, they are going to be on their way to supremacy, getting 3 wins in 3 matches. The other team understands 2 in 2 would put them in a very strong position. They would like to their best form to continue. It's going to be a great contest. First 6 overs belong to the batting team, but Ketan and Salil have got the fielding team right back into it. All season Panthers slightly ahead for now. Oh, he is caught right in front of the wickets. The ball kept low. And once that happens, if you are in front of the wickets on this wicket, which are slightly slow, maybe hitting middle and leg, the height would never be a factor on this wicket because the ball keeps low. Very few balls you will find rising up. And once you are hit on that knee roll or below that, you are in some spot up above. Have a closer look at it in the replay. Yes, he was caught plump. Maybe hitting the leg. There was no movement. That is the reason they've got a big wicket in form of Medhansh. That's a big blow. Look at Ketan celebrating. So it is that time of the year where it's going to be slightly cold. Time for some old wine and some lot of experience. These two men, Salil and Ketan, two of their more experienced players, have been the differentiators. They are the ones who have got the team right on top right now. So Mishit, another good left-hander comes in. The turned for a single gets off the mark. 58 for 4. His figures are simply sensational, Ketan. Without much ado, he has taken 2 wickets, conceded just 8. Economy of almost 3 runs per over, which is almost impossible in a T20 game. The clearly down leg. Played off the back foot straight to the fielder. That's good running. Good positive running. The score moves on to 59. That's how you build up a partnership. Pinching those singles, waiting for the bad ball to come. When things go difficult, this is how you build a partnership. That is what Nishit and Karan would be thinking of now. That's a good call. Never run off a misfield, they say. Especially when you're 4 down. 59 for 4 at the end of 9. They were going along merrily, but they have been halted by some good bowling by the two spinners. So Aryan comes into bowl. Aryan, a nice smooth action. Another very good off spinner on show. That's nicely done into the covers. There is protection. The score moves on to 60. They've got so many set of good bowlers. He does not put a lot of effort in the run up, just smooth and easy, very economical run up. But the line and length, perfect kind of bowling for a T20 game where line and length is of more importance. That was nicely bowled. A single that will take the score to 61. Everything right about, almost like putting a coin in there and just bowling onto that length. So length has been immaculate by the young spinner. Karan and Mishit, they need to play this middle overs well. There would be a hydration break, a small meeting after this. Well, that was his first armor, a quicker one pushed. So change of pace now, change of trajectory. Smart bowling by the young man. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Will he? No, that's a good call. Just one run that will take the score to 62. 62 for 4 at the end of the first half of the first 20 overs of the first innings of Garware Super League Season 4. Let's come back and continue after a small little hydration break. A good start, a positive start for the batting team after resumption. They thought of getting a few runs added. So preservation of the wickets, scoring quickly, that's the fine balance which these two have to maintain now. 63 for 4 into 11th over. So many factors, so many answers to be given. That's hit beautifully into again. Ketan, he's bowling his final over. He has conceded just 10. In fact, 11 now. 64 for 4. If you happen to come close to 145, 150, they can bowl well. They can make a match of it. That can happen. But that is beautifully played. Played with soft hands. Waited for the ball to come. Solitary run single so far, but they have looked positive, both of them. It's time of matter of spending some time for a couple of overs maybe. In a T20 game, 10, 12, 13 balls if you face, you get sufficiently set so that you can go bang bang. Once you are assured that your team is going to be safe, you shift gears. That is good, smart batting and a good call there. Not trying to take chances, this two. Ketan, the last two balls of his spell. Super fielding there. Stopped a certain single. Down the leg side, very few wides have been conceded so far. 6 for 4. So that has been the USP of this bowling. Few extras given, very few extras given in fact. $67 for 4. Karan and Missit trying to get their team right back into the contest. This is nice. Baby steps towards that partnership. Initial stages of their partnership. They're laying the foundation of it so that they can go for the crescendo when the team needs it or demands it. It's a good positive batting, taking those singles. A fantastic spell of bowling comes to an end. 4 overs, 15 runs, 2 top wickets. Ketan would be very happy with this Sunday. His Sunday has been real fun day for him and also a productive one for his team. Well done, Ketan. Ketan has got 10 out of 10 for his bowling. Salil was the initiator, bowling really well, getting that important breakthrough of Ali, who was in fact of Amit, who was looking real good. Ali's wicket was an important one. After that, Amit getting out in the circumstances where both of them were looking really industrious, and they could have been a difference between 68 and an 88. If one of them had been there, things would have been really competitive. Right now, Aryan and his men are ruling the roost. Oh, beautifully played. He wanted to play it into covers, but he will get the result which he wanted to. That's a boundary which they needed. Wasn't the same direction which he intended. In fact, he opened the face of the bat and he played it deliberately, just as we see in the replay. That was a nicely constructed boundary. Carved it beautifully. In fact, opened the face of the bat and slightly curved the angle so that he could place it between the nicely crafted boundary. That is all art, skills in batsmanship. 72 for 4. A good change of pace. Good change of left. Superb work by the bowler. But good awareness in the batting. You'll always expect a quicker one after you are being cut. So the bowler changes line length. The batsman was ready for it. 73 for 4. That boundary was needed. They got a boundary of almost after 5.2 overs. Anything towards his left and right would have given them a lot of runs. Nice little partnership starting to happen between these two now. Karan and Missit. Off the back foot, trying to pull it from that position. A single that will take to 75. 75 for 4. Smart bowler Aryan. Off the back foot, straight to the fielder. 76 for 4. He bowled it quickly, he bowled it short though, beautifully picked up. Oh, that was good footwork. Wasn't on the middle of the bat as he wanted, but that was some sleek footwork of pulling a ball of good length against a bowler who had bowled it quick. Nicely done. Check. So 77 for 4. Mishit and Karan taking those baby steps towards consolidation. Consolidation would be the key in the next few overs. What's the strategy going to be? It's very, very inquisitive to watch these two teams. Two superb captains against each other. Dhruvit is a smart captain. Karan has also a good cricketing brain. Two good captains. Oh, that is beautifully played into the air, into covers region, short of both the men. But the short selections have been good, and Karan trying to just expedite things along with Mishit. So a couple of singles to start. Who went for that big booming cover drive. The idea is right, wasn't too close to the ball, but he's getting the right shot selections. This is good. The two batters talking to each other, just telling each other it's going to be a longer association. The partnership is where you win or lose games. Oh, that is beautifully played. He wanted to hit this time into the covers. The ball has again gone into that backward point region. But the idea is right. The intent is right. He's trying to expedite things now. Slightly beaten he was. He wanted to hit into the covers. Glimpses of Prithvi Shah kind of hit into that extra cover region. Prithvi Shah, he plays the pace as well, but this is how he hits the spinners into the covers. Down the leg side, a wide ball. Generally, you follow all those top players, try to play like them. Often you have a shot which resembles your idol. And a shot, good shot can be played by anyone. Not only those. That's nicely done. Very well bowled, but changed his shot at the right moment. A good over for them so far. It's been an over which has got them a few runs. 8 runs in this over so far. A boundary every over is almost mandatory now, and that boundary will keep them in good stead. They're 10 runs short of where they would have been, and a couple of wickets more they have lost, but that's fine. Chintit. Oh, that is unfortunate. Oh, that is good. That is great. Imagine if it was the World Cup and even Ben Stokes or Martin Guptill would have done that. No, they wouldn't have. They would have taken that single. The World Cup was won and lost because of that. You can show all that goodwill over here right now. But if it was the finals and 1 ball, 1 run needed, he would have dashed for that single. So 85 for 4. Aryan. Aryan comes into bowl his third over in succession. Another good shot. Good positive batting. Looks so comfortable over there, Karan now. Karan looks good. His presence over there will make the Blazing Bangers feel much, much better. Mishit, 7 runs so far. That's nicely bowled. So when there is a right-hander and a left-hander, you need to adjust your line length, the point of trajectory, your plans, everything changes every ball. And as an off-spinner, he would love to bowl to a left-handed batsman. So 87 so far. 87 for 4. Maybe 10-15 runs short, ideally, with what they would be. But they would be happy with the small little partnership now, because in the last 4-5 overs, if they go berserk, they can get close to 150, 160, which is going to be a challenging score. Oh, that's not a right shot. Shaurya takes another good catch. So it's been decent when it comes to catching today. Not a single catch dropped. Another skyer. He was looking so good. Why did he do that? Half-hearted shot. And that's another nice pouch. Beautifully pouched by the fielder over there. Taking it in the hands just like a small baby to be cradled. So another good fielding effort. The batsman was looking so good. Gets out. So breezy knock yesterday comes into bat. He came 2 down yesterday. Those winning runs for his team. Today it's going to be a different role altogether, where his presence for the next 3-4 is going to be almost mandatory. And the kind of cricket he plays, stays there for 3-4 overs, they would be there to challenge the opposition in the last 2-3 overs. Aryan getting that crucial wicket, alluring the batsman into going for the big hit, and that drift defeating. As an off spinner, if you get a drift, you are the ones who makes a difference. Nicely played. Aryan doing his stuff. That was slightly risky, but they take the single. 88 for 5 at the end of 14 overs. Eighty-eight for 5 now. It's Chintit who comes into bowl his second. Josefa on strike. What would be Josefa's plan? Will he make his own? Oh, that was a ball which could have been hit anywhere on the outside. Got out of his hands, slipped out of his hands, lost control. And Josefa is going to go his own way. It's going to be my way or the highway. That's his policy. He's not going to be bothered about the number of wickets or the runs. And that is how you should be playing in a T20 game. The English say baseball. The Aussies say you keep hitting. So that is how you should be. A few players should be having their own mindset. One can take care of. So Mishit is trying to be that calming factor, and on the other end, Josefa trying to hit the ball. That's good understanding. That is what Dhruvid did yesterday. He took care of one end. So Chintit versus Josefa. This is going to be nice contest to watch. So 91 for 5. It's going to be. Yes, he was going to go for it. And he does go for it. That is how you play your cricket. It's not pushing and trotting and just playing with those 120 deliveries. You should smash a few. That was smashed. You wanted to see hitting a ball or smashing it. He almost killed it. Josefa does not take half measures. He goes full Monty over it. That was nicely done, Josefa. A lot of power into that shot. And he did not take any half measures. Oh, that is good, smart bowling and good understanding. He does not want to lose his cool. He wants it to be a longer association over there with his partner. Josefa plays this one slightly prudently. He cannot keep his instincts quiet for more than one ball. He goes for it again. He's so good to watch. He is an entertainer, Josefa. You need a batsman like that who can take the bowlers. 15 overs, 96 runs on the scorecard, slightly above 6 runs per over. They would need at least 50 runs in the last 5. So Salil has held himself back for a couple of overs. So those 2 overs are also going to be crucial. Aryan is bowling his last over. So his 1 over would be out. And they have 2 overs from the left arm opening pacer. So again, he would be a threat. So it's not easy bowlers who are remaining now. So they will have to plan out well. Let's see what's going to happen in the next 5. Getting 50 in the last 5 would be slightly over ambitious. But 35 to 45, even 50 is what they would be projecting themselves for. And he goes agriculture over it. Gets a single, 97 for 5. Off the back foot, nicely played. Gets a couple of runs. An easy brace. 99 they move on to into the 16th over. Aryan's last over. It's conceded 18. Another good shot off the back foot is punching the ball really well, but that kind of innings was needed in that middle part. He is providing with that innings which actually keeps the scoreboard moving. Josefa on the other end has looked good. 8 runs of 6 balls. And Josefa again hitting the ball positively. Oh, that's great running. That is smart running. Yeah, running on the throw. The right end was chosen. Oh, one shot. All of that effort goes in vain. Umpire is almost like a CCTV camera over there, spotting that misrunning, I would say. His bat was short. Josefa. Just 1 run for all that risk. The owner wanted to hit it in the covers. The ball completely went in the other direction. Aryan, this is his final ball. Wanted to slog sweep him. 102 for 5 at the end of 16. Aryan's figures read 4 overs, 20 runs, 1 wicket. Another good outing for him. 4 overs remaining. 140, 135, 145. All these numbers would be the one which would be talking about at the end of 20 overs. So this is where things become slightly interesting. Last 24 balls in a T20 game are always full of action. One batsman who has entertained in his short stint is Josefa. Josefa has been on the outlook of runs, not bothered about the number of wickets or anything. This is how the approach should be. And against a bowler who has bowled well, Chintit. Chintit has been slightly expensive, 2 over 16 runs. But he's bowled well. Let's see. The next 6 balls are going to be really interesting. Oh, that's again hammered into the covers. That's a cracking shot. That went at the rate of knots. That wasn't placed. That wasn't hit. That wasn't just hit. That was smashed again. Look at him. Oh, all that power coming into that one. How can you stop that? Good that no fielder was in the way. That would have been some broken fingers. That was hit so hard. Josefa hitting hard. The owner of the team making his presence felt. 106 for 5. Good courageous batting by the owner. Taking on the bowlers. It was going at slightly more slow pace. Things have changed after Josefa's arrival. Josefa has intentions clear. This one again is racing. There is protection. But he has made his intentions completely clear. And the bowler understands it. He's not flighting the ball anymore. The first ball was a flat one. Darted in. The second one was bowled in the same manner. One going for a boundary. Second one into that mid-wicket region. 107 for 5. Action time now. Chintit versus Mishit. 2 rhyming names against each other. Good fielding. Good anticipation. 107 for 5. First ball after being hit for a boundary. It is almost damage control for the bowler. He's darting them in now. He understands that phase of the game where you just can't give flight to the ball and allow the batsman to get underneath it. He does not want to give him that leverage of getting underneath it and using those big levers. Right now, Huzefa, whatever you are going to dish out to him, is going to go. 108 for 5, 15 of 12. Just wait for the umpire's call. Josefa finding it difficult to run. That would be 3 wides. The 3 wides will take the score to the Nelson now. So the scoreboard has taken a move on after Josefa's intent. They got 9 runs in this over. He goes for it. And he has gone downtown and he has gone the distance. That is hammered, powered. And that has been smashed down the ground again. He does not hit them. He smashes them. Uses all his power. That was raw strength. Wasn't anywhere close to the ball. Hit it completely in a different direction which the bowler was expecting him to. That's his first 6. Oh, he is in a murderous mood now. Josefa wants to hit every ball now. It is not a bad over, but it is some good positive batting. Chintit, he would be thinking about this more now. 118 for 5 at the end of 17. Last 3 overs remaining. 140 is on. 145 can be attained. 150 also looks within the range. So Salil who got Amit, the dangerous Amit who was looking superb today, courtesy of that great catch by Harshil. He's come in and he has preserved his 2 overs for exactly this situation. So it's going to be a great contest. A batsman who is looking dangerous, explosive, against probably one of the most effective bowlers of the tournament. Pulls him for a single. Oh, that first run wasn't taken quickly. That is the reason they couldn't capitalize on the smite fumble. 119 for 5. Mishit and Josefa are doing it the right way. They have put up a nice little partnership. And this is the time it can become dangerous for the fielding side. Oh, that is what was the danger. He had preserved himself exactly for this situation. Where people are thinking of runs, this man picks up wickets. Forget about stopping the run flow. He can pick wickets in this dangerous situation. That is what he brings to the table. So again, their best performer continuing with this effort that was nicely flighted. And miss it, trying to hit it, gets out. Now Dhruvit comes in, another smart captain. He would like to take care of situation now. 16 balls, they have to make use of them. But that is good by Dhruv. Smart running. And he followed his path. He did not change directions. He just ran along in his direction. That is smart play by Dhruv. Rotating the strike against Salil is important. You're going to get one bad ball at least in his next 2 overs. But singles against him is also good. Salil adjusting his field on every ball. That's what Zahir Khan did when he played in the last season for MI. Every ball he changed fields. Huzaifa has taken on the best bowler of the opposition. And he has deposited from a huge sixer. Oh, that was quite audacious. That wasn't even scripted. What a shot that is. Completely out of position. He was not in a great position. In fact, he was cramped for space. He bowled it really well. But how well did he hit that? Oh, look at that shot in the replay. That is a shot of pure India. Look at him. Oh, coming into the way. Just like Ambati Raidu used to hit it. Oh, he's in that Ambati Raidu mood now. Raidu used to stand like that against even the Pacers. Another very talented player, Dhruv and Huzaifa together. Oh, this is so good by Dhruv, using his smart, intelligent to good effect. The score 1-8 for 6. They lost a wicket, but they got 10 against Salil's over. That is a takeaway any day of the week. 128 for 6 at the end of 18. Expect some fireworks in the last 12 balls from Huzaifa and co. Vaibhav comes in. So Vaibhav comes in to bowl the penultimate over. Always an over which is full of drama action. So the stage is set for Huzaifa and Dhruv to get their team into a strong total. A stage is set for Vaibhav Sawant to show all his skills in the dying stages. They still had 1 over from the left-hander. Vaibhav would be bowling the penultimate over. So 1 over of Salil still in the bank. 1 over of the left arm opening bowler and 1 over, in fact 2 overs from Vaibhav. So they have so many options which they can explore. Dhruv, he is there. Oh, nicely done by Dhruv. That is smartly done. Gives strike to the batsman who is almost in red hot form. He is dying to come on strike, Huzaifa. He gets the strike which he wanted. So, experienced Vaibhav versus Huzaifa. Oh, Huzaifa goes aerial again. That's a chance. Oh, that is the first mistake. Probably the Indian way would have been a better way. He went the Australian way with the fingers pointing upwards. That's the first mistake. The fielding coach will take him for a few more drills now. Oh, can't be dropping this man now. But as the neutrals we would enjoy, Huzaifa still staying there. Huzaifa is going to be the entertainment X factor now. Oh, that is beautifully bowled. That got big on him. Was slightly quick. Vaibhav not happy with the fielder, but he gives it back to the bowler with some slightly quicker delivery. Short, banged in. 132 for 6, 9 balls remaining. Dhruv on strike. Dhruvit has done a good job of rotating the strike. Oh, that's superb running from Dhruvit. And oh my God. No, he's getting that lady luck on his side. His hands almost by stopped by some, I don't know, some unimaginary pass. I don't know. He just couldn't come close to the stumps. See, somebody stopped him. Some black magic happened there. He just couldn't reach. .134 for 6. Oh, that is beautifully played. Dhruvit shows him the direction. A couple of runs added. That is why a player like Dhruvit is so important in such situations. Running hard, making every ball count. Dhruvit's couple of couples has taken the score to 36, 136 in fact. So with some good running, not that great running by Huzefa, but by Dhruvit, has got them 8 runs in the first 5 balls. Now that is a very good last ball of his spell. 136 for 6, 145 looks on, 150 if they go mad in the last 6 balls, and maybe below 145 if the bowling team does a good job. So they've got 28 runs in the last 3 overs. So they would be happy with what they've got. 9.33 overs in those slog overs is good. But the icing on the cake would happen if they get a few runs. So 8 to 9 runs against Salil would be something good. But if they get 10 plus, they would be elated. 136 for 6, last 6 balls. Huzefa again trying to go big. Oh, this is smart by Dhruvit, sacrificing his wicket. Superb by Dhruvit, setting an example for his teammates. Always team before self. This is great by Dhruvit. People would say Huzefa's run, I would say Dhruvit's effort. Superb Dhruvit. That is what you want to see. These are not 10-year-olds anymore. These guys maybe in their 30s. Some of them getting close to 40s. This is superb commitment. 138 for 6. Oh, that is very well bowled. Chance. And Huzefa finally gets out. He was completely sapped over there. Wasn't running well at all. But what a good innings, an entertaining 35 of 20 balls. An innings which have got them close to 145. 138 in fact is the score. They are getting close to that 140 mark courtesy this man. He not only took care of the wickets falling, he took care of the run rate as well. Smart bowling away from him and an easy run out. Out by Salil makes his presence. Look at the celebration. He's just showing him the direction which he has to go. The Darsh came in and Darsh has been sent back. That's what I said. Action pack last over. A couple of runs in the first ball. Then we saw a run out and the furniture disturbed by the experienced Salil. He had to go for it. You cannot blame the batsman for out there. Darsh had to go for it. In fact, it was Dhruvit who gets out. Dhruvit had to go for it. Kept a bit low. So Harsh comes in. There's no rocket science now. Every ball they have to go for runs. This is where Salil can pick up another couple of wickets. He has already got 3. He would be probably in that highest wicket takers of the tournament in that leaderboard. 138 for 8, 3 balls remaining. Every possibility that you might get a boundary, you might get a few wickets also in the last 3 balls. That is nicely turned away. He's not slogging the ball. In fact, he has smartly placed it. It's not always fast and furious and smashing the ball. It's using your grey matter also. So he's tried to play the ball into that fine leg region so that you could get a boundary just by placing it. Gets a couple of runs. The team is in 140 now. 1 boundary and 145 would be on. He goes for the big one into that extra cover region. Up and over him. Couple of runs surely. They get a brace. 142. Last ball. Salil, will he get a 4-4? That is the question. Harsh, will he get his team over 145? The last ball of match number 7. First innings coming up. It is a dot delivery. After all that, an anticlimax. 142 for 8 at the end of 20 overs. It's a score which is not a great one, but it's a fighting total with which Dhruvit has to get his men together and put up a great show against a very strong team. Let's come back after that short little break in Garware Super League Season 4. Looking shot. Oh, that's how you claim a wicket. Oh, that's how you claim a wicket. Oh, that is a shot and a half against the man of the match of. Oh, that is a. Oh, what a catch! This has to be the moment of Garware Super League Season 4. The best batsman of the opposition, and he has taken a blinder. It has to. Oh, that is a. Oh, what a catch! This has to be the moment of Garware Super League Season 4. The best batsman of the opposition, and he has taken a blinder. It has to. So he is caught right in front of the wickets. The ball kept low, and once that happens, if you are in front of the. Oh, beautifully played. He wanted to play it into covers, but he will get the result which he wanted to. That's a. Oh, that is beautifully played. He wanted to hit this time into the covers. The ball has again gone into that backward point reach. Oh, that's not a right shot. Oh, that's not a right shot. Yeah, he was going to go for it, and he does go for it. That is how you play. Oh, that's again hammered into the covers. That's a cracking shot. That. He goes for it. And he has gone downtown and he has gone the distance. Oh, that is what was the danger. He had preserved himself exactly. Oh, that is what was the danger. He had preserved himself exactly. Huzaifa has taken on the best bowler of the opposition. And he has Huzaifa. Huzaifa goes aerial again. That's a chance. Oh, that is the first mistake. Probably. Oh, that is very well bowled. Chance. Oh, Salil makes his presence. Look at the celebration. Oh, Salil makes his presence. Look at the celebration. Oh, Salil makes his presence. Look at the celebration. He's just showing him the direction which he has to go. So Darsh came in and Darsh has been sent back. So 143 is the target. It's going to be a great, entertaining encounter. It's a good pitch, not any demons in it. So slightly subpar total. Dhruvit has to use all his acumen, all his smartness to defend. So it's going to be a test of his captaincy skills, Dhruvit, how he handles this situation. Wanted to hit it in the covers. The ball has gone straight down the ground. So much action. Oh my God. Good stop by the fielder behind. He saved 4 runs for his team. So much happening. Wanted to hit it in the covers. The ball has gone down. Then a chance of a run out. A slightly wild throw and good backup. All action in the first ball. Amut Satpate, the opening batter, he's on strike for the first time. Vivek bowling that first over. He's trying to pitch the ball up, trying to get any help from the new ball. That's the right idea. If he gets a couple of wickets, they would be in it now. They need some help in the initial overs. Oh, that's a good effort ball, but very well negotiated with Amit. Slightly struggling with his few injuries. He's having a dodgy shoulder and a back. It's being taken care by the physio, but not completely fit. It's going to be a lot of pain when he puts in that effort. The white ball moved slightly away. That extra exuberant movement actually getting him to some spot of bother. But he would be happy with that movement. If he gets it right in the right line and length, it would be effective. Down the leg side, nicely negotiated. Seems to be a player with strong technique. Amit Satpade. Hello. So in spite of that dodgy injury, he has got a very big wicket. Gets the man in form in the first over. So putting on those hard efforts and taking a big wicket. A simple catch, but a good effort, a big effort by Vivek. In spite of being not well, not fit, he bowls a beautiful incoming delivery. That swing helping him out. Now that is appreciated by his teammates. A wounded bowler getting a very big wicket. So Mishit gets that miss hit straight into his hands. Mishit Shah taking that catch. So tucked away for a single. One down for the score of 5. Six for one. All season Panthers lost the wicket in the first over. That is what the Blazing Bangers desperately needed. Now this is smart. He had to go all the way to fetch that. Seven for one. Blazing Bangers, the team in saffron. They were in red hot form yesterday. Today they have been challenged by some good bowling performance of all season Panthers. Oh, that was beautiful bowling. Eluded him for that big booming cover drive. The ball just didn't arrive and moved away slightly. This one was pushed in slightly quicker. Harsh, the young man, into that extra cover region. Eight for one. Amit and Aryan seem to be very confident. Both of them look solid. They need a few wickets. The fielding team, the batting team would like these two to continue for at least 4-5 overs. Another single to take the score to 9. This is smart batting. They understand the score is not something which can be difficult when it comes to the asking rate. So they are doing it quite diligently. 9 for 1 at the end of 2 overs. So 11 for 1. We are into the third over. Vivek already has got a wicket. He would like to take another. But they are playing it smartly, Amit and Aryan. Plays with the straightest possible bat. A chance of a run out. So 12 for 1. These two look solid. And they're not going for boundaries. They're trying to pinch in those singles. That's good bowling. In his 1.4 overs, he has conceded just 8 and has got a big wicket. Every time you get a wicket, your confidence goes up, and only a confident person can be successful. Success and confidence are so concyclic, one follows another. Right now, he's been successful, he would like to add on to it. Oh, almost got the second one. How did that miss the leg stump? It would have been a huge wicket. He is one of their prime batters. That was missed just by a whisker. Aryan is one of their main batters. He wanted to flick it just like Shubman Gill. Was completely beaten over there. That extra bounce carried it over the leg stump. That is very good batting, superb batting. He did not lose his cool, did not go for the flashing cover drive. Played the ball with soft hands, took a single, went to the other end. 13 for 1 at the end of 3. So he went for the. That's the right idea. That's the right way to go for your batting skills. You need to take chances. It's a game where you need to maximize in the first few overs. And that intent is needed. So they took their time to weather the storm after a fall of wicket. Now every time there is an opportunity to get runs, they should be going for it. So good by Aryan showing that intent. Wasn't able to connect it, but that was an ambitious effort. Amit. Amit has looked solid. He has not tried to go for any aggressive shots. Got right behind the ball, played it with soft hands, right underneath his eyes. All those attributes of technically perfect batter, not taking any chances. They would need one more wicket, the fielding team. That is what they would be planning. I don't know what the point of contention is over there. They are in with some serious discussion. Oh, is there penalty? 5 runs? 5 runs penalty. Oh, that had just added some spice into bowling. He bowled it quickly, but often fire me. Oh, good work. Superb. Saved 2 runs. So after those being penalized for 5 runs, things have become really spiced up. The bowler bowling with a lot of more vigor and anger. That was some extra zip in that ball. Sliding down the leg side. Lefty against lefty is always something very explosive about. Left-handers enjoy facing the left-handers. Oh, that just eluded him. He's putting on those big giant strides to stop that one. Good work, but cannot stop them from going over for those couple of runs. That wasn't well timed, and that is what he feels he should have timed it better. That was an opportunity missed. That is what Amit Satpute would feel. But he moves on to 9 now. 23 for 1. So many things happening. So much action happening now. You can see that zip in bowling. You can see the body language. It's fired up over there. Batsman, bowler, the fielders trying to give their best. This is where you love to see a contest between the players. Turned away. That's a very good call. And good reflexes for Aryan to stop and come back. That takes some real good work. So 23 for 1 at the end of 4. An eventful over where we saw so many things happening. In fact, there is one more ball remaining. Last ball of the 4th over. Vociferous appeal and a great call by the umpire. The ball was sliding down the leg side and he immediately moved off from there. Yes, right call. As you see the replay, it hit the back leg and it was missing maybe another 2 stumps. In the heat of action, the score is 24 for 1 at the end of 4 overs. Exactly 6 runs per over. The debating over it, but that has already happened. It has happened. It cannot be retracted. So just we'll have to go by the umpire's call. 24 for 1 in 4 overs. Yes, that is what Harsh is exactly telling them, the young man. These are MCM panel umpires. So if they would have given a decision, there has to be some base, and that is what is taken care of. So respecting the umpire's call has to be the priority in. So MCM panel umpires, even the umpires have their updations every year. In the month of June, they have their workshops where they get themselves updated and upgraded. So everybody who's doing a job has to be updated and upgraded. These umpires do work very hard for that. And that happens in the month of June, as they say, every year. Maybe a period where it rains, so they hone their skills, make themselves better and perfect. Yes, let's get on. It's slightly getting delayed. Let's get on the action now. Slightly down the leg side.
Hello, hello.
A vociferous appeal. The umpire remains calm. Every time something like that happens on a slowish wicket which hasn't. Oh, that is another good call by the umpire. The ball clearly hitting him high on the knee pad. There is where you find experience coming in. Good call again. Another good call by umpire Fayaz. Oh, Vivek has done a fabulous job so far. He might have given one ball down the leg side where they got three leg buys, but he's giving his all in spite of being not well. Worried. Check, check. Back.
Hello, 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 hello.
So 29 for 1. In fact, 30 for 1 it is now. Vivek giving it all. Bowling a third over. Trying to get another. But Aryan and Amit, they are looking good. We went for the big one. That was slightly away from the leg stump, but good work by the wicketkeeper. He has been very good behind the stumps. Has managed to favor a few balls going away. Good job by the wicketkeeper. The ball died on him. 30 for 1. They are going almost at 6 runs per over. Vivek almost getting another. The score at the end of over number 5 is exactly 30 for the loss of 1 wicket. Vivek, 3 overs, 12 runs and 1 wicket. Maybe he might come back and bowl the final over in the last quarter of the chase. So this is a first where we see a bowler bowling all these 3 overs on the trot. Darsh bowling his second over. So 3 bowlers used in the first 6 overs. 1, 2, 3 is a completely different combination. A bowler bowling 1 over, then a couple of overs and 3 overs. Now beautifully played. Punched off the back foot. There is protection. But Amit, you look solid now. Aryan trying. Darsh versus Aryan. It's going to be a good contest to watch. 2 youngsters against each other. Oh, that is carved beautifully. He tried to hammer a few balls. This one he plays delicately. That is all delicate touch, class and panache from the young man. And 2 youngsters against each other. That was beautifully punched off the back foot. He threaded the gap wonderfully well. A well-crafted boundary. He was trying to hammer a few balls, trying to take the leather of the ball, and was completely beaten then. But when he used his skills well, watched the ball closely, he got a well-crafted boundary. 35 for 1, the last 4 balls of the power play. A wide, that will take the score to 36. Blazing Bangers got 46 in the power play, and they lost a couple of wickets. All season Panthers have managed 36 so far, 37, and in fact 36, but they have just lost 1. That's the difference. That's played with soft hands, and that will be another good delicate touch to get him 4 runs. 1 towards third man, 1 down the fine leg. So he tried smashing the ball. There was no result. 2 delicate touches have given him 8 runs in space of 3 balls. Now Aryan doing it methodically now. Not going bang bang, but using his touch to good effect. That's how you score runs. Not by leather, but with some good batsmanship. Once again, nice, beautiful back foot punch. Oh, that cannot be done. Misfield, he's bowling well, Darsh, but those 2, 1 ball, in fact, that was pitched down the leg side was the only ball which was not the right one. Other than that, he has bowled well. But some smart batting by Aryan has taken the score to 41. They're almost neck to neck when it comes to run making. Same stage, they were almost on the same page, but 1 wicket extra was the difference. That's going to be another wide. So some good work in the field, throwing down the stumps, but the batsman was safely in. The last ball of the power play, 43 for 1. Played with soft hands. Aryan's looking good now. 44 for 1 at the end of power play. They're motoring along at the rate of 7.33 runs per over, and the required run rate is 7.07. So almost where they want themselves to be, and they've just lost one wicket. The all-season Panthers looked all set to chase it down, but the spinners can do the magic in the next 14 overs. So with so much of pain, so much of trouble, Vivek still wants to bowl. That's how mad the cricketers are for their game. His body was in complete pain. He was there for almost 25 minutes with the physio. His body would still not allow him to bowl, but his heart says, and he wants to bowl well. When you're bowling well, when you got a wicket, you give yourself that extra opportunity to take a wicket, do well for your team. I'm sure after the 6 balls, he's going to come straight towards the pavilion and see the physio. Oh, that is very well bowled, using his height and body to good effect. Short run up, very economical, but he tries to give it all. Very strong action, using all his shoulder and putting a lot of shoulder when he puts that ball in. Trying to bang the ball in. There is nothing in the wicket. Still managing to get that extra zip from the wicket and that little extra bounce, which is not seen for any other bowler. Oh, that was nicely bowled. The previous 2 balls, he bowled it into the good length area. This one he pitched up. The only problem was the line, which was slightly on the legs. This is good by Aryan and Amit. They are not trying to go hard against Vivek. They are targeting the bowlers from the other end so that they take care of the scoring. Also, they do not lose wickets to a bowler who has already claimed a wicket. Vivek bowling his last 4 balls of his spell. That was beautifully bowled, equally well played, getting right on top of it. They are not taking chances against him. Smart running between the two batters. Good communication, just looking into each other's eyes and dashing off. सैतालीस रन हो चुके हैं जीत के लिए 96 रनों की दरकार. Oh, that was so close. Beautifully bowled. Fantastic. Nothing wrong with batsmanship. It was a very good ball. Only thing missing was the edge over there. Great line, great length, slight away movement. And he could be having awarded with another wicket, but instead Amit stays there. A full toss Probably one of those rare occasions where he missed out on his length and line. 48 for 1. Brilliant so far. He has just conceded 16. He's bowling his final ball. In fact, final over. Oh, that is nicely timed. Oh, that's a classy hit. If you wanted to see one of the most delicate shots of this innings, watch out for the shot again. You don't have to hit the ball hard. That is what 3 boundaries he has got, all with deft touches. This one was pure elegance. Let's have a look at the shot again. You will enjoy watching it. Just have a closer look at it. The last ball of a very good spell been destroyed by the young man. Oh, beautifully played. What a shot that is. If you have a look at it again, you'll appreciate it much more. Crisp, elegant, and classy as you get it. So exactly 7 runs per over needed now. 13 overs, 91 runs needed. 52 done, 91 needed. The match can tilt anyways. Right now, all season Panthers would be the happy pavilion over there, the happy dugout. Medhanj, can he create that magic? He's quite capable of doing that. Oh, they would need those tight overs now. If they can get those passenger play where they do not concede more than 2-3 runs in couple of overs, these two batters can go for big shots. There is where they get a chance. Oh, another dot delivery. If you happen to get a series of them together, you can make that small comeback. Good work by the wicketkeeper. He has been immaculate behind the stumps. That wasn't a great length. It was way too short. Thankfully, it was just 1 run. The problem is the pitch does not have any kind of zip. So even a normal good length ball becomes a short ball because it gives ample time for the batter to go rock backwards and hit the ball or get on the front foot and draw you down the ground. The pace of the wicket also is a problem many a times. That is the reason leg spinners love the bounce in the wicket. They would like certain pitches to be quick. See, spinners, they like slow turning pitches. Leg spinners, they love the bounce on it. So Medhansh would like to get a wicket or so. He's bowling beautifully so far. Of the 10 balls which he has bowled, he has conceded just 5. So economy of 3, which is brilliant. Only thing missing is the right hand side column. That is beautifully bowled. Equally well negotiated by Aryan. Initially, when he was going slightly berserk, trying to hit every ball, now he's got his touch. He's just playing with soft hands and just collecting all the runs which are out there offer. Medhansh, just 2 runs in this over so far. The last ball. He bowls a quicker one, darts it in, unfortunately loses direction. Couple of wides just spoiling his figures. The last ball of the second over. Aryan comes on strike. He is the man who looks in good touch. Oh, he just played with the dead bat. Completely beaten he was. The score at the end of 8 overs is exactly. Oh, what a ball that is. Just see on a replay. Just see it one more time. You'll love it. Look at the way the ball turned past him. Superb ball by Medhansh. Aryan was completely beaten in. Just have a look at it again and you will love the turn which he extracted. Just have a look at it. Nice smooth action by Medhansh. Wonderfully bold. Nice trajectory. Look at the ball coming in and it turned beautifully. What a ball. Only thing missing was an edge. Young man Harsh comes in. The man who came with a fluorescent yellow helmet. Number 3 comes into bowl. The young man. Will he change the fortunes of the game? Right now, 2 young men are taking charge of it quite sensibly. Aryan on one side, Amit on other. That is nicely played with soft hand, but the young man, oh my god, the ball just popped out of his hands. The young man won't be happy. He has hands on his hips, not at all happy with the fielder. That can happen though. 58 for 1. Harsh bowling his first over. Amit Satpute versus Harsh. It is a test of patience. Oh, he's offering a lot of light actually. It's a nice smooth action. He's trying to buy a wicket. Oh, that is courageous bowling. Very few bowlers nowadays try to flight the ball in a T20 game because most of them dart the balls in, trying to avoid. That is what generally the pace of the ball is. He bowls a quicker one, a flatter one. That is how people bowl in T20 game. He needs to vary it. That is the reason he did not flight the fourth ball. Smart ball over. This has been so far from the young man Harsh. Couple of balls remaining. Again, a ball which was short. And the short ball gives him a wicket. Not his greatest ball. Not a good ball at all. I would say a short ball. But that over was brilliant. Superb over. So, and the ball which wasn't his greatest got him a wicket. First 3 balls were great. This one was short. But the young man, the youngest of them all, gets them the biggest cheer. Oh, that was so short. He could have hit it anywhere. He gets a very good batter out. Ali is their man Friday on this Sunday. Superb over. The first few balls were brilliant. He flighted them, did not get a result which he wanted. And a short ball, not the best of his. All God gets him a wicket. It was going completely one-sided. It looked all in certainty that all season Panthers are going to get through it easily. Harsh came in and Harsh has got a very good wicket. The previous over which was bowled by Medhansh was also instrumental in this over because his good bowling created that space for Harsh to work in. 58 for 2, the run rate all of a sudden, which was in their high sevens, has come down and the required run rate is touching 7 and 3/4, 7.61 to be precise. 58 for 2 now. 9 overs done and dusted. All of a sudden, this team has come back strongly. And out of nowhere, they are right. Courtesy of some great bowling by the young man, Harsh. Harsh means happiness. This man has got a lot of happiness, elation, joy for the team. Medansh comes in to bowl his second over. In fact, third over. He's bowled in bits. He bowled in the power play, then he's come back. And he looks apart. Medansh looks to be a very nice bowler with all attributes of being a very good left-arm orthodox bowler. And Harsh, he has been the one who has got them that wicket. Oh, that is beautiful. Positive footwork. Nicely. Aryan looks so solid now. He was a little iffy in the first stages of his game. Now his footwork, his touches, everything spot on. 59 for 2. Parag comes on strike. Nidansh. They would like to capitalize on this small little interval of time where 3-4 overs they can peg back the opposition. Off the back foot, straight to the fielder. Oh, all those in the last 15 balls or so, they have got almost 6-7 dot balls. So high percentage in the last 2-3 overs. Medansh, line was fine, the flight was fine. Superb running, fantastic. They played with soft hands, and immediately after hitting it, they realized there was a small opening for the second. And that's good, taking his breath back. Off the back foot, both look very solid, these two batters, Parag and Aryan. 61 for 2. Almost similar kind of score, where they were in their 60s when they got in 10 overs. They pegged back the run rate. 7.84 the required run rate. 62 for 2. Oh, that is so very well played. That is a class shot. He played it so late. And the ball will eventually run the race. What a shot that is. That is a shot of highest quality. People would say just a small little edge. I would say that was artistry at its best. Played it at the last moment. Just have a look at it again closely at what exactly the batsman did. After this ball, maybe. Yes. 66 for 2. And he plays his almost with softest possible touch. 66 for 2 at the end of 10 overs. 77 needed in the last 10. Do not go anywhere. It's going to be a great contest to watch in the last 60 balls. A lot of entertainment awaits you. So after a small little hydration break, we are back now. Harsh is back to bowl his second over, 77 in 10. It is 50-50 now. Anybody's game from here on. All season Panthers would fancy to chase this down easily, but Dhruvit and his team have tasted blood in the last 2 overs. Oh, the young man is proving to be a very good asset for the team in Saffron. He's bowled well so far, Harsh. He's flighting the ball generously. He could. That was a difficult chance. Another bad ball gave him a second wicket. It was a full toss, and it would have been another wicket in 2 consecutive overs for the young man. 67 for 2. Aryan on strike now. Oh, that you cannot bowl there. Beautifully played. Wanted to ramp it. In fact, he played it just traditionally and got a 4 for himself. The line was an issue. He darted it in. It was short. It was slightly down the leg side, but that was a nice ramp shot explored by the young man. Aryan is looking in his elements now. He has not tried to hit the ball too hard, using his skills to get those runs now. 71 for 2. Half the runs done, half the runs needed. Away from his body, but again that fluency in his batting, which was missing in the initial stages. He looks so solid now. His bat's flowing well, the runs are coming. Half the way we are, half the runs done, half the runs to be scored. Now almost we are into the 11th over. Oh, that was beautifully bowled. He read the batsman shuffling across, moving, giving himself the room, and bowled really well, Aryan. In fact, Harsh. Harsh versus Parag. A good contest to watch. Oh, the young man takes it again. He does it 2 in 2. Look at the elation. The young man has got them a lot of happiness. Harsh means happiness, elation, joy, and heartwarming moments for the team in Saffron. Agony, disappointment, sorrow for the opposite team. One brings a lot of joy, the other one brings despair. Different emotions on different ends. The team in grey in some spot of bother. The Saffron team would feel they are right back into this one. Oh, beautiful bowler. Fantastic. A typical left arm spinner's wicket. Look at the excitement. He bowls like a spinner, has an aggro like a fast bowler. Oh, beautifully pouched. Have a look at it again. You'll enjoy the young man's aggro. See, beautifully low full toss, and he took it gleefully. And look at the celebration. The young man with that roar. Bowls like a spinner, is a spinner, but has an aggro of a fast bowler. Beautiful angles brought to you by the team of broadcasters. 72 for 3 at the end of 11 overs. So the match is getting back into parity now. I would still say it is even Stevens because they have just lost 3 wickets. They have loads and loads of wicket in hand. So getting 9 runs per or 8 runs per over is not a big task. But Harsh, Medhansh have got them right back into this one. Abhishek Shah, who bowled beautifully yesterday, comes into bowl in the crucial stages of the innings. That was nicely flighted. At times, the bowlers who bowl all the good balls or all correct balls are not the ones who can create some problems for the batters. The bowlers who have mixed bag, giving us some bad balls, some good balls in different lengths and lines, know proper line and length are the ones who actually are not easy to be comprehended. They are the ones who create trouble. Harsh has bowled a mix of all deliveries. So you get one bowler like Abhishek, he can give you that surety that he can bowl those 6 good balls. He may not be the most explosive, but Abhishek can give you that surety. Although good bowling, a series of small good quantums can lead you to a bigger victory. So they are taking those baby steps. The consistency in good work can give you success. That's exactly what they are trying to do. Oh, that is beautifully played. Straight to the fielder. All good shots going to the fielders. That can happen. Things going the saffron way right now. All season Panthers, the good fortune slightly going away from them. Oh, what an over this has been. Oh, that's a wide. So close to being out. Outside the off stump. A white ball. I thought that was so close to the outside edge, but way too outside off stump. Good call by the ump. Such a good over this has been from the young man Abhishek. Yesterday he bowled well, caught a couple of catches brilliantly, and he's giving them hope. Hope is a very good word, but belief is a stronger word. Again an over which will give them a lot of hope, and that hope can be converted into belief if they get another couple of wickets. 75 for 3 at the end of dozen overs. 8 overs remaining. They need exactly 68. Anybody's game this is. Suddenly the young man with a frail framework seems to be their heavyweight boxer and getting them those victories. 2 wickets in 2 overs. He is the main man now, Harsh. They are looking at him as their most important, potent weapon to get through this strong batting lineup. Well, that's what success can give you. Success can give you a lot of confidence. Confidence can give you success. That's how it happens in change. Right now, the young man trying to bowl his 3rd over and pick up another wicket. Salil and Aryan, oh, son and dad playing together. Shiv Narayan Chandrapal, Tej Narayan Chandrapal, those two played top league cricket together. That is so nicely played. Father and son duo playing together. Oh, that is something to be proud of. Appreciating the fact of father's fitness, and he's playing at a highest level since he has picked up 2 man of the match awards. So to get a man of the match awards with your son playing is something great. Oh, you even can't make a mistake, Aryan, now since your dad is on the other end. So 76 for 3. Oh, that is superbly bowled. Very well handled by the young man Aryan. But this is super bowling from Harsh. So much good control with the young man. Bowling at its peak right now. It's all about pressure. He pushed in a quicker one, but that was good footwork. Go straight to the fielder. The father and son duo doing it calmly. What the Saffron team, the Blazing Bangers would like is to expand the gap between the number of runs and balls remaining. Again, deft touch to take single. 4th of the over. 79 for 3. Another great over for Harsh, conceding just 4 in his first 5 balls. A vociferous appeal. Sliding down leg. The score at the end of another great over by Harsh. 79 for 3. 7 overs remaining. They need 64 to win this one. Run rate from 8 for the first time has gone above 9. 9 and 14. 9.14 runs per over needed from here on. Now Abhishek seems to be the key player in this all run chase over here. Abhishek bowls well, they would have a chance. He's bowling his second over. First over was a great one. So that is nicely played. Off the back foot. He looks so confident. Aryan. Aryan, he moves to in 38 right now. He is into those high 30s where he looks completely set. Aryan holds the key over here. Aryan stays there for 4-5 overs. They are going to win this easily. Salil and Aryan. Oh, what a shot on the knees. That's a class hit. Oh, what a fantastic hit. That is against a spinner who is bowling so well. That is a great shot with the turn. Taking a risk, whipping them off the stumps at a point of time where losing a wicket can get a big dent in that run chase. Takes the risk, executes the shot, and enjoys the ball racing away towards the boundary. A much needed boundary for them. Boundary after 14 deliveries. Oh, missed out. Missed out. He would have gone 2 in 2. That's what the son is saying. Dad, you missed. अब बोल भी नहीं सकते. पापा आए थे. That's a vociferous appeal. So many things happening in the last 3 balls. A fantastic shot. Then a full toss missed. And almost a caught taken. Oh, he goes for it. That is huge. That is out of here. What a shot. That's a statement. That's not a shot. That's a statement. He understands it's going to come in. Every time the ball's going to come in, you can go for that big heave. Oh, 2 crucial blows. That would put a big dent in the fielding side's belief now. And a foot forward. In fact, a giant foot forward for the chasing team. Oh, that's pressure. That is a lot of pressure. 1, 2, 3. 5 wides. Oh my God. 5 wides. ये पंजा बहुत बुरी तरह से लगता है. ये 5 रन जब मिलते हैं, this hurt the most. 5 wides and 4 extras overthrows are the ones which hurt the fielding side a lot. All of a sudden, the run rate which was in high 9s has come down to 7 3/4. Off the back foot. The young man is good, but the dad is dangerous. 96 for 3 at the end of 14 overs. Oh, that's gone in a completely different direction in which he intended. Harsh holds the key. Clearly going down leg. Harsh seems to be very excited. Oh, that's his job to give it to the dad. And he takes charge. Every time there has been some action. Oh, that is beautifully cut. Super fielding. They have been alert over there. Fielding has been really good so far by the Blazing Bangers. Harsh's next three balls are almost the most important balls of the fielding team. Oh, that's a poor ball and missed out by Salil. He should have disposed it for four minimum. 99. Just 44 needed. Harsh has given his all for his team. He's fallen flat, but his game has been of top notch. 100 comes up. That's always a good number. 100 in 14.4, 43 in the next 5.2. The match is still not over. All season Panthers are sitting pretty with 70, in fact 80-90% chance of winning this one. India also needed, in fact Pakistan needed 13-30. Still Jasprit Bumrah won it for us. So you never know. Oh, he wanted to play the falling sweep. That was an audacious effort. That will run away, breaking the hearts of the team in saffron over there. The wicketkeeper had no chance. He was obstructed. Oh, that is so audacious. He just manufactured that. No chance for the wicketkeeper to stop that. Wicketkeeper has probably been the best of their fielders. The dad's hammering the ball. The son is using delicate touch. It's danger from both ends, but Harsh's fantastic spell of bowling comes to an end. He gave it all. Just one boundary conceded. And he and his teammates would be really proud of what he has done. But that won't be sufficient. 38 in the last 5. They need some magic from the remaining bowlers. Now this is where a bowler can become a hero. This is all and done and dusted for the batting team. They have their match in the back pocket. If somebody has to do that pickpocketing, it has to be a bowler who gets a couple of wickets and not concedes more than 3-4 runs in that over. Oh, that is so very well bowled. Nice trajectory, great line length, and also the turn which he's extracting off the wicket. Very few bowlers have managed to do that. Beautifully bowled. Medhansh is their only hope now. They need some magic from the left armour. That is very well bowled. This man is doing it easily. It's almost a cakewalk for him. And it's literally a run which is he's walking. Remember Arjuna Ranatunga? He used to walk singles. He's walking those singles right now. Oh, what a ball that is. Oh, that's a chance. Oversee for his appeal. Somehow the late was slightly through. The sun is down. Both the suns. In fact, the sun which is there in the sky and also the sun who is fallen flat. The dad's come in. The sun has stood up. Is it being referred? Is it being referred or not? Yes, he has referred it. Yes, Fayyaz sir has referred it. Only problem is, he's just indicated a 15-inch TV, not a big one. Yes, we'll wait for the umpires to give the call. Yes, that's the right call given by the umpire. It is not out. Good call and good work by the broadcasters taking the right pictures. It is a not out. Oh, the dive saved him. If he had not dived, he would have been a certainty of getting out. Watch out, watch out. The replays are live on your screen. Superb work by the cameraman and good work creating you frame by frame. We'll show it again to you and just freeze it at a point where he gets in home. It was almost a last minute dive as you get into a plane just before boarding. Oh, that's brilliant by the young man. Aryan, the young man was down because he wants to be still there. Down but not out. Let's see what's going to happen in the next 4.3 overs where they have to chase down 36. Medansh, super bowling. Beating a batsman who's already in his 40s. I'm not talking about his age. He's a young man. I'm talking about number of runs, 45 runs at a very good strike rate of 125. Oh, that crept through. Unfortunate for the bowler, but that dive which he put in has given him an opportunity to get close to another 50. Oh, that is super footwork. And a great shot. It was a ball which was moving at a rapid pace, but we expect fielder of that quality of Abhishek to stop that one. 111 for 3. $112. The score moves on to inch closer. That's the 50 for the young man. He says, I'm here and I'm going to finish it. If the dad is bad, the son is equally explosive. So score of 50 in front of your dad, it is an achievement. And this two son and dad duo are dangerous. It was the dad who hit a half century yesterday. It is the son who is giving it back to his dad. Look at them. No words exchange. That is what happens in my family even. We hardly talk to each other, the father and son. Both of them, look at the way they stand. The genes replicate. दोनों वैसे ही खड़े रहते हैं और वैसे ही हाफ सेंचुरीज मारते हैं. Nothing separates them except for the color of the helmet. Four overs, 31 runs needed. You almost feel at times the match is over, but one good over of 4 runs, it will take to 9 runs per over. Another good over of 5 runs, it will take 2 overs 20, 2 overs 19, then anything can happen. These last 4 overs are always tricky. One good over, and they would be right back. Abhishek, will he be the hero? Oh, that is good work from Abhishek. Singles won't affect them. If you happen to have 4 singles and you happen to scrape in 1 dot balls, don't concede a boundary. This match will go to the last over, and anything can happen in the last over. These 2 overs are going to be crucial. These 2 overs are going to be crucial. If they commit harakiri, you never know. Blazing bangers can come back. Oh, that is almost a wicket of a big player. If you get Salil out here, they will have a very big opening. Salil stays there, they're going to win it comfortably. Maybe in the 19th over. Oh, this is good. For the first time, I'm seeing a son calming his father down. It is completely different. Aryan seems to be the one with a cool head, and it is Salil who has a mindset of a young teenager, aggressive as you can get. He is the aggressor over there. Clearly, he is the boss over there. Salil with his batting. Last 2 days, last 2 matches, he has been the one who has got them the most runs. Oh, he goes for it again. You can't stop that man. Oh, just 1 run. He did not connect it well, but he got into position so well. Abhishek, all good work by Abhishek. That is super bowling, keeping a man of Salil's quality quiet and almost getting him. Oh, this is good batting. The young man is doing it smartly now. He understands you cannot take risk from both ends. It is Salil who will be going for his shots, and one man who has to stay for the last run is Aryan. These two have sorted it out really well. 116 for 3, 27 in the next 20. Difference between the number of runs and balls is of 7. Oh, that is an important dot ball. You never know. You never know. Run rate from 8.25, in fact 7.75, has crept up to 8.5. Every ball will decide. Oh, another wide, just spoiling a very good over. 26 in 19. So close it is. Oh, that's a very good call again. A fantastic over by Abhishek comes to an end. He keeps the team alive. He keeps the hope alive. Another over like this, and you never know. The match will go to the last over, and it is anybody's game. 26 needed in the last 18. They need their best bowler to be coming in now. That's going to be a big question. Who's going to bowl this most important over? Generally, the penultimate over, which Jasprit Bumrah bowls, the 19th over in a T20 game for India, is the most important one in most occasions. For here in this match, over before the penultimate one, the 18th over, this over is going to be the most important one. The match will be won or lost in this over. If he gives more than 7 or 8 runs, they will be in it. If he gives 4 runs, they will be in a winning position. If he concedes more than 10, the match is done and dusted. So much important this next 6 balls are going to be. Almost 6 balls which will decide which team will be staying at top and which will have to do some. 18 balls, 26 runs. A cliffhanger coming up in the Garware Super League Season 4. That can only be a cliffhanger if it's a good over. Darsh. So good understanding. He's backing up so far, Salil, smartly so. He understands singles are also going to be of paramount importance. You hit a boundary and get a couple of dots after that, the boundary is of no use. Get singles and get a boundary, you will get 9 to 10 runs per over. 17 balls, 25 runs. It's going to be a great encounter if it goes to 18 or 19 in the last two. Oh, that's a wide. Oh, that is so close. Half an inch inside, that would have been a legal delivery, but that was outside. Good umpiring. This has been great by the two umpires. 24 in the next 17. Oh, Harsh, he could have caught the match. If he had taken him, things would have been completely topsy-turvy. That would have been the wicket of their most valuable player. Almost took the big man out of the equation. So close, so close. That is the difference in Mumbai, catching a train and missing it. Very close. 23 from 14. Oh, that's a great call by the umpire. I would say the best decision he has made today, because the batsman shuffled the feet outside. He gave him that leverage. Superb call by the umpire under pressure. That is why this MCM panel umpires have been called for. Superb decision making. Oh, what a ball that is. And very well played by. Every ball is an event now. Every ball is an event. This is so close. But the main protagonist is still there. If you see in those South Indian movies, Hindi movies, any movie, the last part the hero comes in. He is their hero, Salil, who has been their wrecker in chief. Let's see what's he going to do in the next 14 balls. 22 runs, 14 balls. Oh, he smashes it. That is why he is their most valuable player. He is the dad over there. And that's what the scorer said. If you are bad, I am your dad. And he is dad of most people over there when it comes to batting and playing under these conditions. He is bossing himself over there. What a crucial blow that was. The son was excited and he was proud to be the son of his opposite number. Fantastic shot. 18 needed in the next 13. The match is not over. The match is not over. It's been a great over in spite of their boundary being hit. Not a bad over. Oh, they are still in it. Good work by the bowler. Darsh has bowled not a bad over. They are still in it. 2 over 17 runs needed. It is anybody's game. It is anybody's game. 75-25, maybe towards the Babar Desais or towards the all-season Panthers. But that 25% can completely change to 75% in just 2-3 balls. 12 balls, 17 runs. Logic says match is done. But cricketing sense the match is not over. People remember Hardik Pandya for that last over. People remember Jasprit Bumrah for bowling 16th over. One of the most important bowlers was Arshdeep Singh bowling that penultimate over. He was the one who got a couple of wickets and just bowled an over of just 2 runs. They need a Arshdeep over here. They need somebody to take this match into the last over. And Abhishek has bowled brilliantly so far. He has to produce his best 6 balls for his team in Saffron. Sab pe bhari bhagwadari. Let's see what's going to happen. Oh, he has hit it very high. Chance. Oh, that's. We'll wait for the confirmation. It hit it so high. He created the chance for them. Oh, you can't be dropping that. Can't be dropping that. सबसे भरोसेमंद खिलाड़ी उसी से कैच छूट गई. धोखा वहीं पे होता है जहाँ पे सबसे ज्यादा भरोसा होता है. He was one of the most trusted fielders and he dropped the match over there. Oh, that's a crucial boundary. That is heartbreaking for the fielding team. The batting team would be elated. Just 13 needed now. Oh, that is the shot of the match. That will seal the deal. He has just slapped it. He has just slapped it over the mid-wicket region. Oh, that is manhandled from outside the off stump. मराठी में हम लोग बोलते हैं कानपाड़ित मारने. A shot was a slap. 136 for 3. Oh, that is a shot and a half. Oh, the big man turned the game in the last few quarters. 7 needed in the next 10. Now that's a chance to come back. In fact, chance to go and fetch the ball from outside. It is a huge one. The Suns enjoying the Dad's endeavor. The scores are level, and he has leveled all the hopes of the opposition which were cropping up, topping up. What a man. He was furious some time back, but he's elated to no ends now. Will he seal the deal? Will he hit another? Age is just a number, they say. This man defines it. Now he does it prudently, smartly. The father and son duo will celebrate together. Oh, in fact, he's out. Chand mein bhi daag hota hai. So he needed for that lazy running. He had to be out sometime. He was out today. But not before. He would have played the most influential knock so far in this tournament. The man with the white cloth on his head has completely buried the opposition hopes. Generally, they use a white cloth to cover something which is not alive. But this man has buried the hopes of the opposition with that white bandana of his. Well done, the young man. Not his age, but his attitude was very young. Absolutely demolition at its best. It started off with some great bowling by the left arm bowler Ketan, who bowled brilliant 4 overs for just 16-17 runs and took those important wickets. The last ball, maybe. They just need one. 8 balls remaining. 4, 6, 6 are the 3 last scoring shots. Remove those 3 and you never know. That is the reason that first catch which popped up was more important. Abhishek would have got them back. And that's what cricket brings to you. Yesterday it was Amit's day. He was happy, elated. But today he's dropped a catch. That's what cricket brings to you. Umpire delays it for one more ball. A right call again because he shuffled across. That's it. Game, set, match for the team. All-season Panthers, they are right on top. And the all-season team has made this season of their own. 3 in a row. Congratulations, all-season Panthers. Hard luck. The Blazing Bangers, they were right into it up until the 18th and 19th over. That's a great effort from the team in saffron, putting up a fight against a strong all-season Panthers team. Oh, that is carved beautifully. He tried to hammer a few balls. This one he plays. That's played with soft hands. And that will be another. Oh, that is nicely timed. Oh, that's a classy hit. Again, a ball which was short And the short ball gives him a wicket. Not as great wide run rate. 62 for 2. Oh, that is so very well played. That is a class shot. He played it so late. And the ball will eventually run. Oh, that you cannot bowl there. Beautifully played. Wanted to ramp it. In fact, he played it just traditionally. Oh, the young man takes it again. He does it 2 in 2. Look at the elation. Oh, the young man takes it again. He does it 2 in 2. Look at the elation. Oh, what a shot on the knees. That's a class hit. Oh, he goes for it. That is huge. That is out of forward for the chasing team. Oh, that's pressure. That is a lot of pressure. 1, 2, 3. 5 wide. Oh, he wanted to play the falling sweep. That was an audacious effort. That will run away. Breaking. Oh, that crept through. Unfortunate for the bowler. Oh, Harsh, he could have caught the match if he had taken him. Oh, he smashes it. That is why he is their most valuable player. He is that. Oh, he has hit it very high. Chance. The batting team would be elated. Just 13 needed now. Oh, that is the shot of the match. That will seal. The batting team would be elated. Just 13 needed now. Oh, that is the shot of the match. That will seal. Now that's a chance to come back. In fact, chance to go and fetch the ball from outside. It is. Now that's a chance to come back. In fact, chance to go and fetch the ball from outside. It is. Now he does it prudently, smartly. The father and son duo will celebrate together. Oh, in fact, he's out. Chand mein bhi daag hota hai. That's it. Game, set, match for the team. All season Panthers, they are right on top. And the all season team has made this season of their own. 3 in a row. Congratulations, all season Panthers. Hard luck. The blazing bangers. They were right into it up until the 18th and 19th over. Yes, good evening and welcome to the presentation. Blazing Bangers, if you would be here, that would be really great. But this is something which the Garware clubhouse has to work on, where both the teams would be present at the presentation. It was a fantastic day where we saw two teams fighting tooth and nail for every run and every wicket. It wasn't a match which was completely given on the platter to the opposition. The Blazing Bangers put their best foot forward and it was competed till the 37th over. And only the scorer also did not get an opportunity to change that score. 4-6-6 was the last three scoring shots, followed by a single. So it was a match which swung both ways. And let's hear it for that team because they gave it their all and it was one of the very good matches. Blazing Bangers, they deserve all the appreciation for the fight which they put in. It was a match with so many emotions going up and down, and they fought really well. The team in Saffron was great. We had so many good performances, some good spin bowling from both ends. Started off with the experienced Ketan and his spin partner bowling really well. It was the man who was looking so good yesterday, 62 and runs added. Then Salil took his important wicket. So many things. It was going up and down for both the teams, and brilliant 58 by the young man Aryan after struggling in the initial stages. And that's what the scorer said. If the son is bad, I am your dad. And the dad did his job, scoring those 38 runs. And also those three important wickets, especially of Amit, who was in great form. And there was so much deliberations, more than the time he took to finish off the match in the last three balls. It was almost 10-15 minutes of discussion who the man of the match or the player of the match is going to be. It was 1 vote, 2 votes, 3 votes, unanimous decision. Finally, decision wasn't taken. And after a lot of deliberation, first time in the history of Garware Clubhouse Super League, it's going to be a joint man of the match. It's going to go in the same home. The father and son, the contributions were important. The father played like a son. The son played a mature innings. It was completely different mindsets. And they deserve to be in the same frame. I thought Aryan's innings was way important because it was a chanceless innings. And the father finished the job. Well done to the Blazing Bangers. They were almost there and almost won it with some great bowling. And a proud, and she also deserved to be coming in the frame. Ma'am, aa jaiye, please. Aa jaiye. So that makes the family complete. Oh, that's good. That's good to see. And the person in the center is the happiest of them all. And that's the family of the match, I would say now. So no post-match interviews needed for this. The smiles speak for themselves. Let's go. It's going to be a Sunday. Let's go and enjoy with the families. This here together already. Okay. So on public demand, we just want a few words of wisdom from the young man. Aryan, initially you missed on two opportunities where you could have hit a sixer, you could have got a boundary, but you're almost out. You missed straightforward ones, almost was out. And after some time, you took your time, started playing with deft touches. How was the experience? Initially, you were trying to hit hard. After that, you played some delicate shots. How was the experience and how was the match? You, for the last boundary which your father hit in the 17th over, you rated. What was the reason?
See, my batting, what my team expects from me is I should take the match to the 20th over. I should stand there, as you must have seen. They must all be happy that I was there till the end. And at first, I didn't think about it much. I didn't care about my wicket. But as I progressed, I started seeing the ball better. And I knew my dad will come and cover it up. So I just had to stand there and support him.
You people don't talk to each other while on field. I was just seeing from the distance because you hardly talk to each other. Does the same thing happen at home? Papa or Brad ke beech mein, Papa, Daddy, utne hi pe, or you're very good buddies of each other?
See, he's the guy who has taught me how to play cricket. So I know what he can do and what his capabilities are, and he trusts me enough to do it. And I just had to support him at home. He tells me, even if I get out in a bad way, he's there. He tells me what I can do better. Last night we had a good talk. Today you can see the result.
Absolutely, but your dad, he may be in his 40s now, but his mindset is almost like a teenager. In the millennial guy, he looks almost like a Gen Z one.
He's 50 now. He's turning 51. He turned 50 this year, and my mom said in his speech during his birthday, He's a real MVP here. So hats off to him. He's scoring intense amount of runs for his age, and that's what is expected of him from me at least.
So that's it. That's it from the day. The most valuable person for these people is the most valuable player for. Let's wait and watch what happens in the remainder season of Garware Clubhouse Super League Season 4.